You guys all have actual plans. Kappa. Oh man, what is this? It's the move I was talking about earlier. Hey Maysal, welcome again. Oh man, this move I was so obsessed with talking about is now coming back to haunt me even more. At this point, I'm just like getting tempted to let him kill the cornerstone. Because because things are getting a bit dicey here. But honestly, I think I can go here and it's going to be really big because if he cuts this off, I still have some agi with it. Well, a little bit anyways. I mean, this attach under on the second line, this type of move is probably my favorite Go move. So usually I notice these. Okay, if I were to respond, then I would probably die. Because he's probably going to exchange this so that he can connect here. And make this part dandy. What if I take and he does this and then let him cut me off? Yo, this is tough. This is very tough. How bad is it if I let him play here? It's pretty bad for territory, but it makes this group out here weaker. I'm either going to Hane inside or respond here. If I just play P3, then he still has a chance to do things over here and potentially kill my group over here. Because this stone is going to end up increasing his eye space on the top, so he might even be able to just let himself get cut here or something like that. This is so sketchy. If I take that, Tari, capture. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna play this. I think I need to play this. Maybe I'll Atari here first. Alright, I'm alive on the top, and I'm about to lose a lot of points in the corner. But then, when he goes to fully disconnect this stone, I should also be able to disconnect him. Okay, he's going for this variation. I think this variation gives me some more corner agi. I'm actually pretty happy-ish about this development. Because I think I finally have things I can do now. This group in the center here is like relatively safe because I can just keep running around. Okay. And it looks like if I live here locally, Like, I'll be really happy if he spends Gote to capture this stone. So this is a lot of territory. Like, normally I would probably Tanuki and just not make this alive right now, but then like it looks really big and also safe of both of his groups if I just don't live in the corner here. So I'm gonna try to live in the corner simply because it also affects the life and death of the black groups that cut white off here. And if he has to take this stone and Gote at the end, then that's pretty nice for me. So it seems like if I play here, I can make life. Yep. So my plan for that, he would have gotten more territory if he did that. So he would have played here. I would have played maybe here. Well, technically, I could save it actually, and I would have this extend. And when he cuts, I would have this Hane. So actually, no matter what he does, there's some bad corner agi. Another option is I let him cut off that stone, but I Hane here and make him Atari it, and then I connect. And then this group in the center gets cut off and has to run with me. That would actually be pretty okay for me too, because the points I lost in the corner would kind of be offset by the points and attacking potential that he lost up here. So regardless of which variation happened, it seems like things have turned around for white. This is kind of interesting because I could technically choose to Atari and then Atari. Well, it doesn't look like it works out actually. So if I just play here, I'll be able to live. Sadly, he's gonna play that. And I have to spend another move to live. I'm looking for a way to milk the situation. Probably can't, so. I was checking if it's even big enough, because honestly, this thing is like barely big enough, if at all. But on the bright side, black doesn't really have that many points yet, aside from this decent corner over here. Yeah. Sure. So I might be a little, I could be a little worse off with my weak group in the center and with black's groups all connected, but it's not too bad. I was honestly expecting worse, so. Now I gotta run around with this thing. But you know what? I have this. So let's wait for this one, because when I have this, if he has to connect, then I can connect here. So for now, I'll just come out this way. If I get to connect up to this, that's going to be really good. But probably he's going to play right about here, right now. Or something similar. Oh yeah, he played it. Okay, so I don't really want to make him super strong over here by attaching there. Attaching there might be maybe correct, I'm not sure. But there was potential for him to counter with an inside Hane, so. In the future, I'll be able to cut this off if he doesn't take it right now. Okay, he takes it. And I run. Of course, the wedge is still potential for him. So I wonder if I need to diagonal here. I'm just going to risk it because the diagonal seems so bad. Like he could even attack from here. Okay. That is fine. Because now I go this way. Technically, I don't seem to be behind on territory. I'm just kind of not in control of the game right now, but could be worse. Because with this little corner here, the points here and my Komi, and then these corners, I'm really only matching like black's corner here and a little bit here, so territory-wise alone, it's not too bad. It doesn't look like a pincer is very smart in this case because I have a weak group here and this is pretty weak over here. So seems like I have to just play something unusual here. This is not a Joseki, but who cares about Joseki? In this case, I think this makes sense. In fact, this actually ended up in an efficient spot since now it's not here, and he still chose to play like this. I think this sequence here is a sign of this guy not being that strong. I mean, yeah, sure, I might lose to him, but my statement stands. Because this is a very defensive and strange choice, I think, for this situation. Seems like this is the natural play. Yay, he didn't enter my 3-3 point. I thought he would. So if I play something like this, he's probably just going to go into the corner. I'm actually tempted to kick in this special case because he doesn't have much potential down here anymore. I'm honestly kicking. Usually very bad. And it might be bad here too, but I kind of just want to make sure I get the corner in this case. Of course, he could still try to exploit the 3-3 weakness right now. Okay, he's playing there. So I would like to play here. Let's just do it. It's pretty hard for me to die anyways. I'm worried about this 3-3 weakness. So I'm going to exchange this, and then I'm going to respond over here. This should keep him busy, because now he's probably going to turn in the corner over here. this. And then I have the freedom now to play something big. I think, honestly, this connect is quite big. Another big move is this over here. And I'm honestly pretty afraid that he's gonna like slide under. But something tells me if I connect here, he might actually respond. Because this guy's not... He's not really giving me that feeling that really strong players give me. Yeah, he responded. You see? You see? I've got a good sense about this. So theoretically, I should beat this guy. But, you know, I have made mistakes already this game. And I will continue to do so. This looks monstrously big. I think I should have enough, close to enough territory now. As long as he doesn't break into the left side. Or do something horrible with my cutting point around here. I wonder if I can get this. Will he respond to this? I think I should play here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think I'm doing okay. At worst, it's close, I think. And with him playing all these endgames with unnecessary timing, it's making it impossible for him to break into here. So, like, these are really actually Q level exchanges, since in that shape, it's not like white's gonna play here soon. So, I know for a fact that this guy is a little bit... this person is at least half a stone, if not a whole stone weaker than me. At least if this game is a true representation. But it doesn't mean I won't lose. But like, those are exchanges that a higher Dan player would never do. And if they did, they would be like, what am I doing? So I need to start just playing a bit active now. So first of all, I think I should Hane here, regardless. And then I do have a double Hane. So I'll do that. And I really want to get this Hane here, because it's kind of like double Sente. I guess if he does it, I could just ignore it at the end, since I have such a clear 2 eyes over here. So actually, I shouldn't play this if there's any chance of him ignoring me. This connect's gonna be big, actually. I think if I do this, it opens up like a clamp here, for example. Or if I push here, then I'll be able to jump here or something. Should I exchange this? Seems kind of not that big though. Huh. I mean, I guess that's true. If I go here and then I jump here and then I cut here. No, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why they segregate by ranks now. Kind of defeats the purpose of spectating and the whole betting system and everything. I guess I'll do this. I think that's a reduction, right? Yeah, I know white should be ahead if I don't mess up. I just haven't really had time to like count more than once, but let's go for this one now because I think he will respond. Locally, it is double sente. If he did it to me, I wouldn't be responding after attarring him once. Ooh. I don't think the center is very important here, though. It's very open. But I guess it's true that this isn't even necessarily that big either. And he attarried on that side, so that is the hardcore side. Yeah, maybe I should have fixed that. Last Bayomi. If I just play here, then later he's gonna have some funny business inside my territory. So I think instead I will play it like this. He will take... If I just Atari'd him, then he'd be able to peep me here at the end and also play here. Okay, he went back and fixed. Now I have a chance to save these stones, I think. If I connect here, how sente is this? Maybe it can wait. Actually, I'll do it now. What? Okay. And I think I'll leave that for now. Because if I go down and he just plays there, it's not like that's a good exchange for me necessarily, so. Now I'm hoping there's no funny business in here. And that I can rescue these three. So I have to play something like this. And hopefully I can rescue at least the majority of it. Yeah, I'm still liking the flow of this. I think everything's okay. I asked a lot of people what they thought about the background music, and it seems like while most of the people who liked the music were relatively indifferent, most of the people who disliked the background music were very adamant about that. So I got rid of the background music. I'm gonna play this chicken move. And First, I'm going to try to milk it a bit by pushing here once. Then I'm going to turn. Yeah. G10. Oh, maybe. It's kind of hard. Could be worth a shot, actually. I got lost in thinking about this. Okay. Well, I can play here and save at least 3 stones in Sente. He got some points here, so I probably could have played a little better, but what happens if I cut this? No, there's a ladder variation in it that works for him. It's kind of tough. I don't think I can cut that. Can I cut this? E15. Yeah, E15 is pretty good. But it's not really Sente, I think, on the bottom group, so since black doesn't get territory by playing in the center, it's kind of a one-dimensional thing for me to try to get territory there. Where was I gonna play? This cut. It's a little bit bigger usually to play at the spot where both players can get territory for themselves, because it's kind of like, you know, it's almost like it has a multiplier of 2 compared to the one-sided moves. But the d6 attach independently is just Gote, so it's not really time for it yet, I think. So this is like 6, a little bit more than 6 points. I wonder if I'm still ahead, because I think black gained a bit. So this territory is kind of like this one. This territory is bigger than this one. This one's kind of like this one. I feel like I'm behind, but then I have this. Maybe I'm not behind. All right, he came out here. I think, well, now that he played this, then I guess I should have at least exchanged this earlier anyways. So there was definitely a point to that. So I think I'll respond here. And if he ignores, then I'll have a little bit of potential here. And then If he responds again, then at least I got a little bit more here. If he doesn't respond, I also will get this move being Sente, where if he has connection this way, then it's not really Sente. Okay. I have to worry about my connections. So first of all, I'll play this move, threatening a double Atari. So now I can't be easily cut off here. I kind of want to take a few points here for some reason. Oh, unless I made a mistake here. Uh-oh. If he pushes there... I'll get fully cut off. Hopefully I'm not killing myself here. Oh. I mean, this is all I wanted to do anyway, so cool. Yay, I got off. I got it pulled off. I pulled it off. There we go. Okay. Yes, this is Sente, but no matter. I will just respond. Alright, he keeps playing these moves that aren't really worth anything, I think. Atari, is there anything happening there? I should be okay. I seem pretty alive there, so what's big now? I guess I'll finally play this. Okay, got it in Sente. And now what? Is this any good? The negative Hikaru, that's like a background that I just whipped together last minute before the last stream in like 3 minutes or something, because I was like, oh no, I didn't do any changes to my aesthetic since the last stream. No, the inverted colors with the blue, it's like contemplation. I mean, look at his hand on his face. I need to figure out what I'm doing. I'm struggling right now because I don't see what's big. I think something around here, but then he's connected, so not really. Like, everything is really small now. Does he have any potential to get cut off here? Not really. Maybe this is kind of big. Because it makes my corner not owe any moves later. So his Hane here won't force me to put a stone at 1-2. So I guess everything's really peaceful now, I think. So I think this capture, it's at least not that small. It seems like 2 points. Really, it's more like 4 or 5, I guess. Okay, that is probably Sente enough. S4. S4 is Sente, yeah, but I can do it later. If he pushed there, that would have gotten him like at least 4 points in Sente, so because of the 2 that I lose and the stuff he gains when he Ataris. Who's August Rodin? I feel like I'm supposed to know that or something. Okay, is there anything happening if I just cut? I don't really understand this move. This throw in. Why is he throwing in? What? Can't I even just like go here? Well, I don't get why he's throwing in there. Somebody tell me. I see. Well, you guys know I am a thinker. I don't think he misclicked. I think because you may not have been here earlier, but he played a lot of moves that were pretty bad. Like he played this Hane and connect on the first line really early, while I was worried about him cross-cutting my territory over here. I'll just play here for good measure. I don't know. I think I should actually peep here. But then I don't know. I don't want him to do some weird squeezing over there. I'm already happy that he gave me that stone, so I'm just like confused now. Okay, that's it's like 4 points. It's not too small. This is around 3.5 points, so it's almost as big. And somehow I feel like this is potentially bigger than both of those. Center stuff is usually smaller than it looks. So however big you guys think this is, it's probably a little bit smaller, but ooh, does he have some kind of counterattack? Did I mess up something? I don't know. It seems like I messed something up. That sucks. I lost some points, I think. But I'm gonna capture these 2 stones, maybe. So I do lose a lot of points here. But then he doesn't have time to play both this one and the capture, so at least there's that. If I was ahead Komi, like some of you were thinking, then I don't think I should have lost all of it. that was not worth it for me at all. Yeah, it seems like I'm a bit ahead, I guess. Moo to you too. Hello. Also, moo to you. Okay, I didn't have enough time there, so I'm just playing something I know is not that small. Yeah, I had to count like really, really fast there, like within one Byoyomi, but plus play my move. But I think like my rough count was that I'm at least like 3 points or 4 points ahead or something. Thanks for watching, Moo to you too. I should just give you a nickname like MTYT or something. I don't know. Okay. 2 point Sente if he gets to push there. He's getting more points and then like he's getting more bits of territory than I wanted him to, but he was better with his main time, so you know, that's what happens, I guess. Okay, that's actually not small. The heck's the point of that? That's such a bad move. If I can just block, why would you ever push there? Now I'm guaranteed to get this Atari in Sente, where later there's a chance black might have gotten this place. Oh, he played a move. Why is he maybe he knows he's behind, because it seems like he's just, you know, he's just trolling. I'm kind of afraid about the shape, so I don't know. I'm just gonna connect. I know I owe a move inside later. But yeah. Alright, seems like I can just play anywhere now. So I'll do this. Atari here, I guess. And I'll go ahead and grab this, even though it might be a tad bit early. And then, let's see, this Atari and Connect, it's about 2 points. So this one is minimum 2 points, so I'll play this one. Okay, 2 points here, 2 points here. Well, this one gives me more co-threats after, so I'll do this one. That is 2 points, and just make sure one more time that he can't do anything. Yeah, I should be good. So I'll take the other 2 point move. Maybe I'll go here. Yeah, and I'll set up a 2 point move while also making sure he gets nothing here. It also sets up a like 1 point move, cutting him off. So I'll push here, I guess, and take this. Man, this game is taking a while. I feel like it was decided a while ago. If I play here and he cuts, then nothing happens. And if that, then I think I'm okay here. So I think I'm ahead by about 3.5, something like that. Did I miss a 1 pointer somewhere? Okay, did I miss anything? Are there any double co-threats? Yeah, seems like nothing else, right? Luckily there's 2 cows, so we can finish this quickly. I said, so we can finish this quickly. This isn't worth anything for him, so since I owe a move later, I'm just gonna put one now. All right, counting, counting, counting. No, no counting. 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 What's going on? Counting. Please designate the dead stones. Why is he not designating my dead stones? Dude. This guy's like, these guys always try to cheat and win. All right, come on. This one too. Yes, yes. All right, we good, we good, we good. Okay. Okay, finish. I don't want him to suddenly undesignate something. You know what I mean? And then I click OK. What? Why is he disagreeing? He thinks there's something in here? Oh, because of this one, I see. I forgot to connect this one. What is he doing? What's he thinking about? Maybe he's annoyed that I'm not connecting this thing. What? Alright, he thinks that if I Atara here and connect, then he can cut here and cause some mischief. But no, actually it's not true. Yeah. He's in denial. He's like, no. I thought I destroyed you. Sorry, dude, but when you make my weak groups turn into a moyo, it's not exactly a good sign. He just lost the point too. Now it's 6.5. Because I owed a stone in here already. Alright, do your worst. Do your... Actually, let me make sure that he can't actually do his worst. Yeah, I mean, it's one eye versus no eye sort of thing. Should be okay. Having fun? It was 5.5. And now it's going to be 6.5. All right, now we have to wait an eternity or two for him to designate milestones. Okay, I don't know why he thinks that suddenly he'd be winning now. Why is it still 5.5 though? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, right, because before I forgot to actually fill that. So actually, originally it was 4.5, and now it's 5.5. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna be right back, and I'll play one more game. Alright, I am back. Thanks, guys. And we'll play another. I don't really want to play an 8 Dan because I'm trying to rank up a 7 Dan account. No, not this again. No. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the cheering and the grats. But I don't think anyone's going to accept me. It took me like 10 minutes to get that game already. Is there any other servers with decent amount of people that I can play? There's only 212 in China. Japan is looking really sad. I don't know, I'll try again. Because like somehow, suddenly there's over 1,000 people online in this server. Oh, in that server, wait, what about... Wait, where's... What about this server? It doesn't say. Wow, there's so many 1 to 3 dans. That is crazy. I don't think I can get into the premium rooms, right? Oh wait, what? I can get in? I don't understand. Why is it called premium when I can get in here? What? Somebody explain this premium thing to me. Kaohsiung. Why am I playing white again? I see. Dang, I've been avoiding the premium rooms. I guess that's what happens when you make assumptions so easily. This guy seems relatively, like, regular. Relatively regular. What do I want to do here? I think... I want to do this. Explain my opening decisions. Sure. So, 2, 3. All right, good. There's 11 moves, so he can't just quit now. So usually when someone approaches the 4/4 corner and it's a really empty board, it's good to just play the knight's move. It's good for keeping territory compared to pincering. And then this side was equally wide compared to the bottom side, so there's no reason to really pincer here. And then I have Miai between the 3/3 point and this extension, so I don't really need to respond yet. Instead, I can have things play out over here, and then depending on how they play out over here, I might be able to make black more awkward or inefficient when I go here and make him extend. Because if I go here and make him extend, it's going to affect his decisions on this side, as well as his abilities to choose certain variations. So I play these out first to get more information, then I finish this. And also, who knows, right? Maybe I want to play on this side. And then this is a 3/4 point, so approaching this is high priority usually compared to the 4/4 points, because the 3/4 can close the corner with one move. So now I'm trying to figure out how to efficiently string all this together. So if I just go here and then I extend, he's gonna play that. I'm thinking if I exchange this, then I play this, and he exchanges this checking extension that threatens to invade. Since he's really flat here, I can consider invading the 3/3 here and letting him get a wall, because this will be really easy to reduce. But then I'm not even sure if that's a good plan, so... I could play here, and if he pincers me, then this is a good move because he's going to be kind of awkward, usually. But then this is not finished. And plus, even if he just responds there, after I play this and he closes the corner, I seem to be the one who's actually awkward down here. So I think what I'm going to do is... yeah, I'll exchange this now. And then I have two choices. I can approach here, or I can play this out. And I think I'll just play this. Because when he has this shape, normally the move he wants to play is the small knight's move, because it works really well to build up this side while also focusing on the corner. And later when he puts another stone here to finish the corner, it's efficient with this extension over here and making potential territory, making it harder to invade as well. But if I extend to here, this isn't really close enough to threaten as much on this group, so his only real attack on this or threat is to go all the way to here. But if he goes all the way to here, then I can invade here and live unconditionally. Instead of having a ko, which is what I would have if I enter a knight's move corner. So this is what I'll do. And because he's flat on this side, plus his stone here is one space too far away, it should be okay for me to enter the 3-3. Plus, when I jump here as my defense for this, it reduces the scale of his potential moyo here. And that's assuming I respond at all. Another thing I could do is just play this corner enclosure here, or press him here. That's literally like the only moves I would ever consider in that game situation. After I live here in Sente, I would either jump here, reduce this, or close this corner. Like that. Knight's move is the preferred move. But then now he's he blocked on this side, which is pretty unexpected. He's probably gonna double Hane. Yeah. And I think that's a-okay. Probably, it might have actually been a good choice for him, which means my plan from before is kind of validated. I would like to ignore if I can, but it's kind of hard to ignore here. So I could play this, but the usual move is pushing up here. And this prevents black from attacking with this move. Alright, he's going in there. That is expected. And I guess I deserve that one. What I really want to play now is this. If I can get one move ahead in the fight for this corner, then my territory can be pretty good. So I'm pretty okay actually with him choosing this influence variation because his influence is already cut down out here. He doesn't have much potential, so I don't really mind this. Plus, if he plays it out the usual way, he's gonna get Gote. Because I can Tanuki now, or I can choose to push here. Though I guess I shouldn't push here unless I think he's gonna respond. Usually they push here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take this move. I'm just thinking if there's something else I should do around here. But this is pretty open. He doesn't really have potential here. But if I push and we play a Joseki out here and then I get to push again, that seems pretty painful. If I don't push here when actually I could have, then I would lose like 2 points in the long run. Plus my group's not fully alive, so this does threaten to become more alive as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Wise decision. Yep, that is the vital point where I could have peeped him and where he can start attacking me. So maybe I should have played there. Maybe I'm focusing too much on the corner. Because it's true that white's a bit awkward now with how to move out nicely. But that means that I can probably get this push now. All right. And let's see, should I peep here? Probably. Okay. I basically need to think about what happens if he peeps. Because his peep kind of combos with a push here. So normally I have to just respond to the peep like that. But I don't want to make him too much stronger. But I think I need to play something like this. Yeah, coordinates. Thanks for reminding me how much I hate Tygem. Like, Tygem would be almost perfect if not for this, like, the lack of default coordinates and the horrible teaching tools and review tools. Like, it's maddening. I could do this in Gote, or I can just try to get Sente. Probably I can get this one. Maybe I do need to just come out here. But I think this move is pretty necessary. But probably this knight's move enclosure here should have been this peep here. Because that's actually a pretty important spot for the life of white and the overall influence of this area. So I should have known better. I should have known. What I don't like is that if he Ataris here, it is actually Sente. But then if I Atari and connect here, it's not actually Sente. Nor does it threaten to really make an eye in the corner. And this is not an eye here. Okay, I'm just gonna jump. Focusing too much only on territory is not a good plan. So I really should have gotten this place. This would have been really good. Little bit of imbalanced play there. And I should have known better. Okay. So this would be the typical play here. And hopefully he just extends and I don't have to think too much. Okay. F14, where is that? Yeah, I do. F14 is a really big spot when it comes to influence. And it actually probably should be played soon because he's going to be able to actually double Hane here because the agi of pulling these out and turning here is actually not strong enough anymore because he just turns here once and I still can't win the Liberty fight. So that means that even if like I ever get a stone there, I still can't pull these out and do much. So this is a really huge spot and it's probably something I need to do next. Otherwise I would be like attacking this thing somehow, but I think, yeah, it probably has to be done now. So yeah, good move, Brepost. Very, very good move. Sure, you peep. Sure, you do that. Seems not very forcing. I don't really feel that inclined to even respond. But I guess I'll push once here. I mean, even if he ignores me, it's not like these exchanges were bad for white. So now I'm almost alive already. I think I can just play elsewhere now. Okay, so maybe a quick little count here. So 1, 2. So black has about 14 here. I'll give him like 4 points out here generously. So what, 18? I'll even give him 10 here. It's 28. 32. 41. So he has like 45-ish, maybe a little more, a little less. What do I have? Yeah, it's pretty close, I guess. I probably want to be able to attack this thing pretty well. Maybe I should I could push here and then peep there, or I can just peep here. Yeah. I guess I'll do neither since I don't know which one I want. G17. Yeah, I have a lot of room to run around, so I'm not too concerned. If anything, I could just harass this group instead. Should I peep here? Is that a good move? Peep might lose better things that are available, but or he might just jump away and the peep ends up just doing nothing. So, I don't know. For now, I'll do nothing. I want to do something over here or like here. Just not sure what. I guess I'll play here. If he comes in, then we'll both be running around, and that'll probably shed light on how I should play in this area. Because he'll run this way with a weak group, and so it'll make things more obvious for me whether I want to play this one or whether I want to Hane and connect here or what. And this is the most open part of the board, so it makes sense. If he gets the time to jump here, then I'll probably try to push here and get this peep in. So I also think it makes sense that I didn't make that decision right away. Because if he turns here, then once I know I'm safe with this group, I can probably get away with this peep. Alright. He's trying to attack my shape because if I push and cut there, then I'll lose these 2 stones. Although I don't really care about those stones. So if I block here, it seems like he can't push and cut, even if he has that stone. So yeah. Counter attack. If I just defended on this side somewhere, then he'd be able to do something like attaching on top of here. And his main priority seems like he wants to disconnect this group and make it run around. So I should try to stop that. He probably should have just attached on this directly, if that was his plan. So with this guy too, I'm also not getting the feeling of my opponent being that strong, but he feels a little bit stronger than the one before, than the last game. Just a bit. Yeah. So he's aiming to like do things like attaching here and then playing the 3-3. Which, because of this cut, I would have to connect and let him connect here. So what I can do against that is to bump here and then jump here. And that's actually working pretty well with the top anyways. So I'm pretty okay with that. The bump is crude, but it makes the corner agi pretty much disappear because of the way the life and death ends up working. The life and death in the corner for black relies on having a cut here to do against white, and often requires another black stone around here to make it work better. Oh, I've never seen this. That's interesting. I guess it sort of makes sense, since this is kind of his privilege. It's pretty annoying though. I was really looking forward to jumping here. Is there really no way I can counter that? If I attach any Hanes, can I cut? Wedge. Well, even if I wedge, he'll just connect here, and I still want to play there. So I'm not sure if I want to wedge because it would make him stronger on the outside. So I'm not sure about that. It would turn this cut issue he has into something that doesn't really matter, since he'd be able to give up that stone on a whim. He just goes here anyway, and I have to keep pushing. I don't want to give him a giant wall. So I guess I'll just jump here. I don't know, I can't think of anything else. I'm kind of looking forward to cutting this stone off and just becoming really thick and safe with this group, but actually no, because then he goes here and I have to spend another move inside and then he can come out. Yeah. Plus it's not big, it's just, I was just looking forward to it locally, but it's not actually big. I can't actually play it soon. But it would be a nice to have. It's always nice to be thick and impervious. Oh, he left. And he came back. I didn't even know he left. All right, he is starting up his little attack. I think I'll use this chance to wedge here, or push here. And can I actually peep? Do I have time for that? Maybe I don't have time because he might play there. Can I do this? He pushes. Not really. Do I have to just turn? Is that all I have? All right, I'll just turn. It ain't so bad. Oh, I shouldn't have pushed here then, because now I can't play this move. It's not Sente. I shouldn't have pushed. I'll feel okay again if I end up getting to peep here, but if I don't, then this push ends up potentially a bad move. There's a couple ways it could end up being good. One is if I ever get to peep here again, justifiably, and two is if black would have gotten me into a situation where this turn makes me extend down for one eye. If either of those scenarios happen, then this push will have been okay or good. But if black gets a whole bunch of stones around here, then it's probably not a good move for me. Black is at risk here though of losing Sente again because I already have one eye and I just need to play here for the second one. So if I'm able to have the threat of an eye out here and an eye over here, then I'll be able to Tanuki again. And he left again. And he came back again. Okay. He is doing these things. Sure. I guess I have to play this. I guess another thing I can consider is like extending here. But that would be, yeah, that's probably pretty bad. Because at least this move has a follow-up here. And I guess at the moment, if black ever Ataris these, I might be able to ignore. Taking them off would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it would be like 12 points. Maybe a little more, so like because of the outside effect. I don't really know what I need to play, so I'm just gonna do this. I did have a net there with this cut, but then if he forces around here, then I wouldn't have the net anymore. So this move was rushed, so it's probably not that great, but at least it is kind of in the center, so it could affect something around here. Okay. I'll push and try to get Sente again. I'm hoping that getting the territory up here made me a little bit ahead on cash. Let's see. After the endgames here, he has around 14. Let's call this like, let's call it 10 to be safe. So 10, so 24. So 33, and let's call this like 6 maybe. So it's around 40, to be generous, 49. So he has around 55, similar to before. Seems like if I want to, I can peep here now. And it seems like I can Tanuki again, since I have this net. I have 2 ways to make an eye, so. Oh, actually, if I hadn't have played that, then I would have. But now he could play here, and but it's still really hard to kill me. This push is probably bad, but I don't know, maybe I'm afraid. No, I'm not afraid. I'm just thinking about the wrong things with my time. I kind of wanted to know what the score was. But I'm gonna just Tanuki now, and I want to turn here, but maybe I have to deal with the center a little more. I wonder if I can ever attack this group. It's pretty tough though. This is big. Not sure if I can justify that push I did there, but I guess this is time for me to just take the stone. I'm probably letting him get too much potential in the center, given how close the territory is. Let's see, 55. So what do I have? I think I'm like a tiny bit ahead in territory, but then probably I'm actually behind because of Black's influence. Why am I always behind lately? Seems like instead of turning here, I should have started some kind of pressure on this group. Now I have to reduce the center. This is what I get for accidentally playing a game that was too focused on the territories. It's because I missed this vital... Well, I didn't miss it, but somehow I chose not to play this vital point here. And then I chose not to come out here. And then I played a few bad moves over here. And that's what did it. Yeah, he knows what's going on. He's planning to cut here and make it so that that stone is in the perfect spot. So maybe I need to let myself lose a bit of points here, unfortunately. There's too much center. I have to add another stone somewhere around here. It's going to be pretty hard for me to make back the losses because Black was already a little ahead from having so much center potential, and then now I'm losing points here. So this is going to be tough. Seems like I definitely need to stop getting into Byoyomi so fast. I mean, that's pretty obvious up to this point, but... Maybe he's counting right now. He's probably counting if he can afford to just connect this or what. If I played the like dog face thing, there was too many other problems, like the peep here and then pushing through, and it's too much. So I had to just make a simple shape. So I think something like this is what I want now.